Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing from where we left off last time by preparing to travel to the Tyrant. First, we're going to go ahead and take care of Mako's side story and hear what Torian has to say, but then we're going to get Chapter 3 officially underway. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Got a good crew.
Good to have you with us.
Glad to be here. Haven't been part of a company since Ariadu. Missed it, I guess.
I'm shocked. Seemed like a real tight group on Drummond Koth.
Jogo was never in danger of becoming popular. Gotta have someone watching your six. Wonder what Clan Ordo's doing now.
Alright, let's travel to Drummond Koth. Down to the planet to make things a little bit simpler. Of course, with my luck, we'll warp down to the planet and it'll be at the spaceport. We'll have to have Mako for this.
Careful.
Need some help?
That was rude.
Hold it right there, Coral. For the love of... I'm not Coral! Don't do anything stupid. We should wait for Isaac. Are you crazy? What are we supposed to do? Ask her to just behave herself? I'm just saying Isaac will be here soon. Let's not jump the gun. Hello? Guys, can we talk for a minute? Maybe Isaac will get here soon, or maybe he'll decide to stop for lunch first. We don't exactly have a lot of options here.
Don't turn your back on someone with a blaster, ladies.
Yeah. Hey, over here. See us? Like to talk to you. Someone is gonna answer me this time. Hey, girls! Over here! Look out! She's attacking!
That was a waste of a trip just for that. Now it wants us to go back to the ship. save myself some time later.
Okay.
To Kuigar.
Hail to the Emperor! More importantly, hail to you, Master.
Sorry, did you say something? I'm sort of half here, not feeling so good. I keep seeing those dead girls. My sisters, I just feel queasy. Anyway, sorry, did you need something?
I'm here if you need me.
Thanks. Can you cure a massive case of being freaked out? I don't exactly know how to get over seeing myself, two of me, die. And you know the worst part? Coral didn't tell me, didn't say a word about other sisters.
Coral has some explaining to do.
No kidding. I'm getting answers out of somebody if it kills me. Or them. Preferably them. Let's get moving before I get even more weirded out. So, you want to hear the latest news from the HoloNet? There's a lot of buzz about you. Apparently, you have a fan club now.
Don't suppose you've changed your mind about things?
What do you want me to say? I like you, but, it's a bad idea. It's not gonna work. It's a small ship. There's nowhere to go when things get ugly. We're just not meant to be involved.
I don't care if we're meant to be. I still want you.
There's that melty look again. I'm gonna go back to work now.
Alright, I want you to sit.
We're coming out of hyperspace. Everyone up front.
There's the fleet. I hope you're right about this.
Look on the bright side. They open fire, and we'll be breaking the galactic record for going from zero to space dust.
So
Battle
reassuring.
stations.
Warm up the turrets. Keep the targeting computers on standby.
Charging to full. Liz, shields.
Hail the flagship.
You know this is probably a trap. Even if they don't shoot us down, handing us over to the Republic would probably help deflect the flak they've been getting.
That ain't gonna happen.
Doesn't mean they won't try. Hailing, they're transmitting a flight path. We're to dock in Hangar 8.
Hail them again. I want to know what this is about.
Not getting any response.
Target lock.
And tractor beamed again.
Guess we're talking on their terms.
So it seems.
Let's just see what they're up to.
I might try ducking next time.
You better have a good reason for this.
I've been ordered to bring you before my lord, Darth Tormen. Submit to search and seizure and come quietly.
I don't really care for that plan.
You are under jurisdiction of this Imperial vessel, and I will not permit you to remain armed in the presence of a Lord of the Sith. You will comply, willingly or by force.
Anyone still around by the time the lieutenant here hits the ground joins him.
Seize this scum! Cowards! You'll all be court-martialed! What are you
They were the
waiting
smart
for?
ones.
I'm not just the pretty sidekick, Buster.
You won't get away with this!
You'd be surprised.
Quite a pile we stacked up.
So, do we make a run for it?
I'm sending this ship down in flames.
I know better than to argue.
Mako, lock out access to this hangar and be ready for further instructions.
No sweat. We're all counting on you.
I might try ducking next time.
I see you've disposed of your escort.
Can't say I appreciate Sith hospitality.
Start. Destroy what is mine again, and I shall return the favor.
Gonna remember that.
Today, Corellia's leadership swore allegiance to the Sith Empire. Despite total occupation, the people openly rebel. What should have been a bloodless victory has escalated into full-scale war. The Treaty of Coruscant is no more. I want the Supreme Chancellor's head in my hand when I deliver victory to the Dark Council. You will provide it.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Refusal would be unwise. If wealth and acclaim are not enough incentive, perhaps revenge will motivate you. You have made an enemy in the Supreme Chancellor's closest advisor. Do what I ask and you will have your opportunity for vengeance.
The sooner I get to break that Jedi's face, the better.
So long as our enemies remain on Coruscant, they are beyond even your reach. But Jun Seros will not be difficult to draw out. Getting to him will put you within striking distance of the Supreme Chancellor. Corellia is where we will put them down. There are obstacles that must be removed before we can act. You will remove them.
I'm afraid I don't deal with obstacles.
Some old enemies from the last war have re-emerged. A Republic privateer made famous assisting Hylo Vise break the Mandalorians' blockade. And a Coati noblewoman credited with orchestrating numerous successful uprisings on Imperial-occupied worlds.
Consider them dealt with.
This star chart shows the last destination of your first target. Make it his final. My subordinates will brief you upon arrival.
Mako, the situation's taken care of. Unlock the hangar. I'll explain when I get back.
Really? That's it? Okay, see you soon.
It's really going to make me do that. Okay. Sometimes shortcuts don't work.
Have I mentioned recently how much I enjoy serving you? I am a lucky droid, Master.
Mako, run this data.
Alright, just one sec. Okay, I've updated our astrogation computer. This is a pretty obscure system.
Mamba o wasasuga kumanagaliaso?
Thanks, Blizz. I think I've got it. Last I'd heard, Belsavis wasn't even worth colonizing. The Imperials have it designated as a Republic prison world, though.
I like a sense of mystery and excitement.
That's something I like about you. even if your taste is a little questionable.
We gained a new title of the Relentless, but I think I like Republic's Most Wanted.
What is it they say about curiosity again? Does it involve lavish paid vacations? Maybe Trando Shawnee flat cakes? So, I may have gone back into the SIS computers. Just a little.
You wouldn't be telling me this if you didn't see something in there.
Am I that obvious? Oh, gotta work on that. Remember how I said I found birth certificates from my family? A dozen of them? Well, I found out that 10 of them also have death certificates.
Sounds like SIS is doing some cleanup.
Guess I should take a different tact on that one.
What is it?
SIS probably won't mind at all then. Seem like real understanding guys.
Sure. I mean, what could go wrong? Remember how I said I found...
I know you got your hopes up. Wish it had turned out better.
I'll get over it. Not like I haven't got tons of orphan experience already. I guess it's just me and Coral now. Well, on that cheery note, let's move on, huh?
That friend I said you reminded me of? Got a holo call from him. Turns out Corridan heard about us taking down G-Cone on Terrace. Sent me an invitation.
He didn't draw a line in the sand, I hope.
Over G-Cone? No. He'd have done the same as us. Said he's hunting big game. Offered to let me in on it. Plan to take him up on that. Wanted to let you know. Won't be long.
See you when I see you, Torian.
Catch you later.
How was it?
Amazing. Met Corridan and half my unit on Duxon. Good hunting. Bomas and Maulers mostly. Jagger bagged a Zakeg. Lucky Jare.
Bring anything back for yourself?
Teeth and claws, a few horns. Got a few more stories to tell. Can't ask for much else. Back to hunting prey on two legs. Right.
Notice anything different?
Are you gonna get upset if I say no?
Hardly. I'll just chalk it up to fine craftsmanship. Just acquired some nice form-fitting blast armor. Thought I'd see if it would stand up to a trained eye. Apparently so, if your observation is any indication.
Be happy to see if it stands up to my blaster.
Oh, jeez.
No.
About you? Can't say I do.
Good. Money well spent. Just acquired some nice form-fit...
Glad that worked out for you.
There may not be a good option here.
Notice.
You should lay off the junk food.
And they said the stuff was slimming. Just acquired some nice form... Apparently so.
The equipment I'm providing not cutting it?
No complaints. This is purely supplemental. Since I'm still putting myself in harm's way, I decided to make a little investment in my well-being. Been stocking up on interesting tidbits at every port we've hit. From here on, I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, there was no gain or loss option in any of that.
Los noji tama patisa. Mo gutuni ompi bedwana. Ni bobo chopa uma.
Some people don't appreciate my work. When they...
I need to get him up to 10, so I need whatever I can get.
My job's pretty simple when it comes down to it. I'm a bounty hunter. I track down individuals nobody else can find. That's one way of looking at it.
Oh. Jeez.
My job... Glad we're on the same page. Mostly.
Bedwana urbi kilawato banki dunko podokanoda. Tanta zuza chaska pakuta kiska tada wata. Mo kilamo klunki yat ambumpa borshu.
There anything I can do, Blizz?
Magusa no pachunki fa guta jioto India. So how to pull your is jioto segoto wupi wupi.
Alright, that got us to 8.
Seeing you return to this ship always warms my circuits, Master. It reminds me I am still functioning.
Lieutenant Horn, Imperial Intelligence. I have orders to act as your liaison. I have prepared a briefing, should you require it.
Hit the high points, quickly.
Your target is Zale Barrows, ace pilot, and daring as they come. His vessel was observed landing on Belsavis before our forces invaded. We believe he is still inside the Republic prison facility on the surface. Our landers can insert you into the Republic fortifications relatively near the last known location of Barrows's vessel.
Those Republic dogs are as good as dead.
We have already disrupted the Republic's ability to maintain control of their captives. The biggest threat to you will likely be the prisoners themselves. It will be absolute pandemonium planetside. This is my direct holo frequency. I am on call should you need me.
Won't be dull.
Never is.
Ako nikag, kaya ako nela ka nikag. Laporam amga, mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgam.
You've got my attention.
Bumogala apayang. Nilama ini amka amgap. Kanang nimu, kemgam karayang mak.
Approach. You have garnered the attention of my master, the Emperor. He foresees you performing great deeds on Belsavis, and he sends this message. Do not disappoint him.
You're an Imperial Guard. Am I supposed to salute or bow?
Prostrate yourself as you see fit. Just remember, you're allowed on Belsavis at my request. This planet holds the Republic's dirtiest secret. A maximum security prison, home to the galaxy's most depraved convicts. We've come to free them. Specifically, the Dread Masters. Elder Sith who could change the course of the war.
There's nothing like a good old-fashioned prison break.
Belsavis is no playground. We've already deployed special operations groups to free the Elder Sith. They freed prisoners and sparked riots. But during the chaos, we lost contact with all 5 teams. You will need to re-establish contact, and, if necessary, relaunch the operation to free the Dread Masters.
Compared to my other jobs, this'll be nothing.
Belsavis is the most secure prison in the galaxy. I doubt you'll find it an easy conquest. The shuttle will drop you at the last known location of Operations Group 5. Find Lord Medishus. Help him fan the flames of the riot. Minimum resources, maximum results. That's how we avoid disappointing the Emperor.
What is it, Mako? I just touched down.
I've been combing through the Imperial's network since we docked. After cross-referencing their records with data on the holonet, I hit pay dirt. Surprise, surprise. There are a lot of people locked up on Belsavis with outstanding bounties.
Can't have that, can we?
I thought you might feel that way. Most aren't worth much, so I narrowed it down to the best payout. A gang of bandits who heisted a major shipment from the exchange. This one's all or nothing, so here's the complete list. Oh, and don't worry about dragging them back. These creeps are wanted dead.
She always knows how to give the best news, doesn't she?
Hunter, welcome. I take it Commander Callum conscripted your services. I'm Lord Medishus, leader of Operations Group 5. We started this riot by arming prisoners and pointing them at their Republic captors. But our primary goal is to extract certain inmates held deep within the prison.
What's the status of this riot?
Violence is coming to a boil. but our primary orders are to free several Sith Lords known as the Dread Masters. They can reach out through the Force and pierce their enemies with terror. Whole armadas surrender to them without firing a shot. The Republic claimed the Dread Masters were killed in the last war. Returning them to the field would be a crowning achievement.
I see the potential.
Free the Dread Masters, and you'll find much to your advantage. Unfortunately, the Republic's moved them to the deep prison. Meanwhile, the Warden brought in a hard-headed off-world enforcer, Ellis Rutger. He's here to close our exit corridor. If the Republic isn't stopped, they'll retake this landing zone. Without an exit, our prison break will fail.
I've held off army units. Prison guards would be like wading through dung.
Just the attitude we need to break them. They're cowering behind force fields, sending droids to do their dirty work. These Warden droids have enough firepower to incapacitate a small army. The rioters are losing hope, but we can reignite their rage. Destroy enough droids and the convicts will smell blood. They'll practically defend our landing zone for us.
One should always help a righteous cause.
There's more to this fight than duty. Wreck the Warden droids, make it look easy, and the rioters will follow your lead.
The heroics off screen at a later time. Take care of our bounties before we report back to Meditus. I got to 54. Weird, my bounty is supposed to be here. There you are.
Gotcha.
It's one bounty down. Bounty closed. Next ones I take it are in a different area. So there must be bounties in each area. I managed to get myself all turned around.
Sounds like Lover Boy's coming back. Ain't you gonna
alright,
welcome him home?
Convict! Take him!
Hey, Zale! I like your plaything. Maybe I'll keep her a while. You ain't Zale. Tell me where he's hiding, or I'm gonna crush Girly here like a bug.
What makes you think I care what happens to her?
Oh, Torian.
Convict!
I'd like to know the same thing. Who's the woman?
Zale's little girlfriend. Wanna kill her. But she's the only one left who can rat him out.
You can just shoot me. I'm not telling you anything.
Your boy's not getting off this rock, got it? He was finished the minute I...
Convict! Take him!
I'd like to know the same...
You...
Talk to me, or talk to the Hawk. Who'd you rather find your boyfriend?
Please don't kill him. You don't know him. He's a good guy. Too good. I wanted to leave when the first siren sounded. Zale insisted we stay to help evacuate if things got too bad. Too bad. Understatement of the year.
Looks like that didn't go to plan.
The central power plant failed, and the hangar doors are closed. Even our ship can't put out enough juice to open them. We're trapped. Zale stormed off after some argument with the warden, said he had unfinished business. He took M30B to get the central power plant back online, said not to wait for him. That's all I know.
If anyone asks, you were dead when I got here.
Done?
Hey! She was mine!
Too bad.
Back off, freak, or I'll get nasty.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Torian normally lets me make most decisions without approval or disapproval.
Convict! Take him!
I'm not with Zale, so how about you settle down before anyone has to get hurt?
Trying to play dumb? Cute. Ain't gonna work. If killing Zale's little girlfriend don't get you talking, bet I can come up with something that will.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't paint you both all over the walls and ceiling.
New dialogue and still.
Convict!
I'm not with Zale. It's my job to track down Zale. End of story.
Bounty hunter, ain't nobody killing him but me. Lucky day, girly. You're still the only one left to rat him out.
You can just shoot me.
Talk to me, or talk to the...
Please.
Looks like that... If anyone...
Done.
I wasn't gonna risk her warning Zale.
Only reason I ain't pulling your head off is you got her talking. You want Zale? Take what's left of him when I'm done. Nobody's putting a squeeze on that punk but me!
He'll be trouble.
report back to Medicis now.
The Warden droids are no more. I hope the rioters took note.
Have no fear. Thousands of prisoners already move against the droids. More devotees follow your footsteps every minute. Many have died in the process, but that's normal.
Minimum effort, maximum results. I see.
They will occupy the guards' attention with little more energy on our part. A fine move. Thanks to you, the inmates have turned from whipped dogs into predators. Still, we need more convicts on our side. Turn this mob into an army, and the Republic will be permanently occupied. An army begins with generals. We must provide the prisoners with the leadership they require.
There must be plenty of leadership material locked up here. Break them out and put them to work.
Exactly. There's a carbonite storage facility in the intake yards, full of frozen convicts. Some were rebellion leaders, others simply murdered every guard they found. We need both persuasions.
Sounds fast and easy. Leave the rescue to me.
Excellent. I've taken measures to maximize the benefits of this operation. Prisoner, what of your mission into the Carbon Gallery?
The crisis response unit ambushed us. I got away. Only me.
Excellent. Rutger took the bait. Now you can free the frozen prisoners and wipe out the crisis response unit all at once.
Heading that way now.
Destroy the guards and defrost the prisoners. They'll turn this riot into an organized army. Then we'll have safe passage to extract the Dread Masters.
You have found the carbonite thawing controls. The status readout warns that it is cut off from the main generator. Remaining power is only sufficient to thaw one grid of prisoners. There are 2 here. Grid 1 houses murderers with diagnosed criminal pathologies. They're likely to kill guards and other prisoners if released, which could spark an escalating war. Grid 2 houses agitators of large-scale protests and riots. They're likely to organize revolts if released, possibly with less violence. What would you like to do?
A few psychopaths should keep the Republic awake at night.
Energy diverted to Grid 1.
I hope you're proud. Your time on Bel Savis is up.
So you say.
You don't have a clue who you're talking to.
I've seen bounty hunters come and go, each believing they were the baddest boots in the galaxy. I got a wall of helmets in my den that says otherwise. So let me make this perfectly clear. You've made a mistake. Time to pack up and fly home.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
You'll learn. They all do.
That's what they all say.
There was only enough power to thaw the best prisoners. I unleashed the worst murderers I could find.
The convicts were violent before. With psychopaths at the helm, there's no telling what crimes they'll commit. Rutger will not be pleased.
Never met anybody who's blaster-proof.
Still, you shouldn't ignore him. Rutger's tamed the most violent, overcrowded prisons in the galaxy, and it's time we end his career. The only thing keeping us from his throat are the force fields guarding his base. Luckily, a mad Deveronian prisoner, Golan, has the key.
I can get your key, and the hand holding it.
I almost pity the poor Deveronian, but you should know, Golan is not your average prisoner. He knows the key is valuable, plus he's trained in the Force and highly violent. The Republic tried executing him 4 times. That's when they shipped him to Belsavis. Now Golan thinks he can't die. He's refusing to hand over the key to Rutger's guard station.
I like killing indestructible people. It's worth the wait.
If it's a challenge you want, you could do worse than this Deveronian. Golan roams near the resettlement camps, in the open areas where wise inmates leave him alone. Make your way there. The longer we delay, the more likely Rutger will change the lock frequency on the security fields.
Torian.
it's done. I have the key to the security fields.
We must strike quickly, before word of Golan's death spreads. Rutger is finally vulnerable. If you're ready, we can end his campaign and secure this landing zone for good.
Tell me where this lawman is, and our problems are over.
Rutger and his men are in a guard station. He believes it's more secure than the main intake building. Use the security key to drop their shields. My teams will cut off Rutger's backup. No one gets in, no one gets out. We'll give you time to work. Just make sure Rutger doesn't escape.
I've been waiting to get my hands on Ellis Rutger.
His men know what to do in battle. Any shock we cause will wear off quickly. This is his stronghold. Bring everything you have, and every ally you trust. We will get no second chance.
Gotcha. Lights out.
Well, now. There's two ways you can leave, Hunter. Cuffed down, or feet first.
I'm walking away from this. You won't be so...
Well, now...
Killing you is gonna feel real good.
It might happen, but it sure ain't going to be fun. All right, hold your gloating. Get it over with.
Make your peace. It is over.
Rutger! Come in, Ellis Rutger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
Bad news, Warden. You're gonna need a new peacekeeper.
Wait! We can negotiate this. I've seen you on our cameras. You're with the Imperials. What do you want?
My only desire is to watch your face as I do this.
You monster! Ellis Rutger! He was the last hope for law and order on Belsavis! I won't forget this! Warden Grawl, out!
Alright, and now to report back to Lord Medicis. And after we talk to him, that will be where we will conclude for today.
That was a rare occasion. We had half their numbers and still handed them their heads. Rutger must have been furious. I can only imagine the thrill of snuffing out his life.
Rutger's dead. I saved my excitement for payday.
You have more than earned it. With Rutger gone, no one can threaten our landing zone. Not even the incompetent Warden. If you'll excuse me, duty calls. I must re-establish contact with Commander Callum.
Lord Medicis. Come in, Lord Medicis.
I am here, Commander Callum. What is your will?
Ellis Rutger was blocking our signal. Your men re-established contact once he fell, but I've heard nothing from our other operations groups. Captain Van Dorn must be reached. Our mission is still in jeopardy.
Leave this mission to me. Lord Medicis will guard the rear.
I give the orders. But yes, you are best suited to meet the Lost Operations Group. Secure the landing zone, Lord Medicis, and stay in constant contact. Commander Callum out.
Captain Van Dorn was last seen in the high security wing. Find his camp. But be wary. The Republic is conducting strange experiments with the inmates there.
Ironic, considering it's normally the Empire doing that. As it is that we will transport ourselves to the next area, and then that will be our conclusion point. When we return, I'll have had the heroics all wrapped up, and we'll have a new set of armor.
At your service, sir. Travel route is confirmed.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the briefing out of the way, since it is just right here.
These experiments the Republic's been conducting. Xenophobia, genocidal conditioning. I can hardly believe it.
Captain Van Dorn, Commander Callum sent me to assist.
Operation 4 welcomes your services, mercenary. Our prisoner release program is already underway. We've hit only one hiccup, really. The prisoners here, they're gangs of rabid aliens, formerly members of some Republic experiment. The gangs attack the Republic as planned, but they're also tormenting our boys. Now there's a large number of berserk aliens between us and the Dread Masters.
I don't care how ferocious these prisoners are. I'll reach the Dread Masters.
Even if you find the Sith Lords, we need this area secure for their escape. My team's instilling order now, and, excuse me. Captain Van Dorn speaking. Dead? All of them? No, that's impossible. Well, stop blabbering and... Sergeant? Sergeant! The alien gangs have wiped out Operations Group 4. We've lost control of this wing.
Who didn't see that coming?
A child could see the danger of unleashing hordes of frenzied aliens.
I followed Commander Callum's orders exactly. Still, this can be fixed. I knew these aliens were brutal. That's why we released them. But they've crossed the line. Carve up their top gangs and make the aliens fear us. Then we'll be able to evacuate the Dread Masters.
Now you'll get to see what bounty hunters are all about.
Thank you. Gun for the Gamorreans, Anomids, and Gand. They're the fiercest scum of the bunch. Kill enough members of each gang, and they'll learn to respect the Empire.
Mostly. Alright, thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, feel free to join us over on twitch.tv/Gremory Channel 2 for additional content. We're only 28 away from our affiliate goal over there, so any follow over there would also be greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.